I know. Okay, John.
Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing good. I posted the link if somebody wants to jump in here and join me. Hello, Sue, Bad Influencer, Mary, Kathy, Alan, J. Paul. Hello, Starries. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hi.
Yeah, Starries is doing a giveaway for 200 subscribers. Hey, Jeff, how you doing, brother? Jeff, I'll put the link up there if you want to jump on here for a minute. What is everybody laughing about? Everybody's gone crazy here. Hello, Backroad Hillbillies. Yeah, everybody's gone nuts tonight for some reason. We'll put the link up there again. If you want to jump in here, Jeff or Kathy, Mary, anybody want to hop up here? Whoa. You want to get on here, bro? You want to say hi? You want to get up here and say hi? The bad influencer said, not me.
Did someone ask for the toy boy
Yeah.
bones?
Oh, Jeff's driving. We're going to have to get back together soon, Jeff. We went back to that bridge again, and somebody found another pew pew.
My first one.
Her first one.
Mary Mama. Hi, Kathy.
And she found a mini bike frame. I don't know how many. Hello, Menard County. I don't know how many little money boxes we found. That place has still got a lot of stuff in it. We talked to one of the guys that's over that bridge and waterway, and he told us that they sent divers down, 3 or 4 years ago or something, over looking for a murder weapon. That a guy showed them where the other guy threw it in the water. And their detectors were going off and going crazy, and they couldn't find it because there was so much stuff there. Hello, Nathan. That it was picking up all kinds of stuff, and there was like 4 to 6 feet of silt in there. Oh, I'm gonna bring up Brad. Everybody knows Brad. How you doing, brother?
Hey, Brad.
Doing good, man. Doing good.
So you've been throwing that magnet again, so you're all healed up, I guess.
Yes, sir. All healed up. Took the cousins out yesterday.
Yeah, I watched that video. They did good.
Yeah, Destiny tore it up.
Yeah, I like that sign she found. That's pretty
It
cool.
was fun. I pulled it up. I'm like, somebody had to have been walking their dog where they weren't supposed to.
Yeah.
They didn't want to get yelled at for it no more, so they cut it down, threw it off a bridge.
That was pretty funny, yeah.
I was like, wow.
What are they doing to those dogs, or were they walking them that they have to put a sign up they're not allowed to walk them?
I have no idea, but that's an elementary school here close to me. William Heights somewhere. I don't know exactly where it's at, but it's right around here somewhere.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Man. I didn't know what to think. I went over there. Destiny's what, 14, babe? Almost 14 years old, and she pulled up more of her magnet than I did.
Yeah, she done really good.
So we like to have fun, go out there and do it sometimes.
Oh, yeah, and it's good to get a lot of other people involved in it. Menard County says he still needs stickers, guys. We never did send him any. We need to do that.
Yep, I sent him one of mine.
Yeah, we need to do that. We're getting
a couple people I still need to send out to too. I got some from people, but I ran out of stamps.
Hi, Casey.
Okay, Jeff, sounds good.
What did I miss? Okay, there.
So we'll be back together soon.
Yeah, hopefully the next couple of weeks, buddy. The the fishermen up there, one of them said, well, you better enjoy your little fun because after the first of the year, we're not doing that. They're not allowing magnet fishermen in here anymore. And like I said, there was a guy over that bridge, and I asked him about it, and he said, not that I'm aware of. He said, as long as you clean your mess up. And I said, we always do. And he said, yeah, I follow you on YouTube. And he said, I know you guys clean your mess up. So as long as that keeps happening, as far as I know, the bridge will stay open to magnet fishing.
You're talking about that bridge that you're always on?
Yeah, that thing.
That long bridge?
Yeah. And we still haven't covered it all. I know there's a lot of people magnet fish it. There was a guy told us that I know that just fishes up there. And he said after I found the grenade, was on the news. I think he said like 3 days later he got there. They lock gates where you can't
Right.
drive across the bridge anyway, but they lock gates where you're like a quarter mile away from the bridge. And he said that when he pulled in there was like 7 or 8 automobiles from out of state, and every one of them was there to magnet fish because they'd saw that on the news.
Right.
All right, sounds good, Jeff. Just let me know, buddy. We can get Hillbilly in there too again. But yeah, that bridge. Is that my wife found her first gun on there the other day, Friday, and I pulled out that Harley frame. She pulled out that mini bike frame, and there's some stuff we can move or get it to lift up. And I don't use the claw because I don't know how heavy it is, and with just me and her, I don't know if we can get it out of the water or not. So
The blues in your claw.
yeah. I thought we were going to do that once.
That was a nice bike frame you pulled out of there last time, though, on that last video.
Yeah.
It was like to a 4-wheeler or something, wasn't it? Or a 3-wheeler?
No, it was a mini bike on our live. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a dirt bike or something.
Yeah. We might do that, Jeff. That sounds like fun. I don't want to flip the kayak over in the Mississippi, though.
The toy boy found
Yeah, that would be bad. That river's got quite the current.
Yeah.
Go straight to the bottom, won't be able to get out.
Hello, Johnny. Alaskans on the Fly. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, it might be a little sketchy, but there's got to be all kinds of crazy stuff in that river, especially all them barges and stuff like that.
I got a couple bridges over here we have the Satilla River over here, and it flows so fast that my magnet won't hit the bottom. Like I'll throw it out there and it'll just go.
Yeah.
So I can imagine throwing in the Mississippi, it's probably pretty bad.
Yeah, and if you hooked on something big, you wouldn't want to be very far away from the bank so you could get it back in too, or get up there and get it loose.
Crazy.
Yeah, Jeff said they stay close to the riverbank. Hello, Murph. How are you, brother?
Hey, Murph.
I try to stay on the bridges. I don't go over to the banks because we got cottonmouths and alligators and stuff. But
Well, we don't have no alligators. We got cottonmouth and copperheads,
yeah,
rattlesnakes.
we got down here in South Georgia, we got cottonmouths down here like 6-7 feet long.
Yeah. Well, me and Jeff and my dad was magnet fishing a bridge, I don't know, probably 4 months ago. And there was a cottonmouth swim across, probably the biggest one I ever seen.
Right.
And I would say it was good 6 foot. It was huge.
That's why I open carry, because just in case, you never know.
Yeah.
I'm not going around shooting all the wildlife, but I ain't scared to shoot me a venomous snake.
No, I got me a little 22 pistol for whenever we go kayaking with a snake shot in it, just in case.
Yeah. That's
Most of
perfect.
the time they go their own way. We were down there one day and this cottonmouth swam up. We were stopped and eaten, and it went under 2 of our kayaks, but it went on across and over, mind its own business.
Yeah. A couple
Just-
weeks ago, I got caught in quicksand fighting one.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was big, Jeff. That's the biggest cottonmouth I've ever seen. It was huge.
Yeah, they get big.
I think Toy Boy's gonna come in.
They keep
Yeah,
it up.
that's a pretty good size when you put on the
Hey.
kayaks too, Hillbilly.
Is Toy Boy coming in?
Toy boy.
Yeah.
Get the toys.
Toy boy.
Oh, did you guys have a good Halloween?
Do what, buddy?
I said, did you guys have a good Halloween trick or treat and all that good stuff?
Oh yeah. Not too bad. The little man, he dressed up like a little dinosaur.
Yeah. I had both my girls dressed up as purgers. You know that movie, The Purge?
Yeah.
They were running around threatening people with bats and stuff. It was funny.
Well, bring your kayak down, Jeff. We got a spot we can go.
Want to say hi, Rachel?
No, I don't love snakes, Mary. We've got to get this straight. We've got to come to an
Hi,
understanding.
how are you?
Good.
Princess Rachel wanted to say hi. That's it, though. You get a quick hi, and that's all. She runs away.
Yeah. She's too busy.
She went and got her cat.
Hello, Adventures with Sonic and Friends. I hope I said that, or Sonic.
What up, hillbilly?
Now everybody's calling you Toy
Hey,
Boy.
listen, you gotta make a start somewhere.
Hi,
And
Dwayne.
I got
At least they know him, right?
boys. Everybody's in. I've got an in.
Yeah, but see, the problem is if you have to have a toy, not everybody's going to be in.
They will.
We'll just leave it at
Listen,
that.
it's a business. It's a business. I've got the toys. If they need the toys,
Oh.
hook me up. I can get you going.
Hi, Drum Detect.
Oh my
Mary got him wound up. Hey, Tim.
Oh, man.
Sometimes Toy Boy.
Me neither. That makes two of us. I wake up every day and I'm like, what's going on?
In a new world.
Yeah. You just happen to be alive and you never know. Starts out normal and here comes Mary.
You can't blame it on Mary. You were this way before Mary knew you.
Nah. No.
Yep.
Toy Boy, no one wants your toy.
Listen, I'm in the good business. Size, shapes, colors, it's all good.
Be careful, Mary. Get on you, boy. She's
No,
Hey, Mary, his wife's agreeing with you.
No one wants the toys.
And you guys, if you all have a link, be sure to share it.
just what kind of toys?
He found a Doc Johnson,
Yeah.
Kathy,
What kind of toys you talking about?
a pleasure wand, my wife said. Now, to be honest with you, if I'd have found that, it would have never got on the video.
Hey, I'm not ashamed of what the magnet pulls up. You know, it can go multiple ways. It can be, a bad thing. It could be,
You already showed your cat. Go.
No, this is your cat.
it could be
No, my cat doesn't need to be on.
Mary said you're just mad because she thought of the nickname first.
Ow.
I appreciate the nickname. I enjoy it. I welcome it into my life.
Yeah, but if you notice, she said Toy Boy, not Boy
know.
Toy.
Well, I know. That's fine. I'm married. I don't want to be a boy toy.
What did it have a cord?
And listen, I do got facial hair, so I'm not. I mean, like, can we go like toy man
Oh.
or toy guy?
Oh my.
I got facial hair. I'm at least 18 or above.
Look, guys, fat magnet cat.
Hi, kitty.
Meow meow.
Dang cat's 30 pounds.
Wow. That's crazy.
Hi.
Hey, thanks, Tim. Doodlebug said hi now. Now you got both of them.
Hi, Doodlebug. How are you?
Shasha. His armpits stink.
Hey, you better watch it. Get out of here. Been riding the death trap all day.
I've got armpit toys too.
Hi, Jersey Ray.
It has to be pretty big for this armpit.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
man.
You just never know what's going to come up, do you, Brad?
It's those kids say the darndest thing shows.
They do.
You never know what they're gonna say. You let them say hi, and then they just say whatever they want.
Yeah, they do. Like I
Oh.
said, everybody, drop your link. Jersey Ray, drop your link in here. If you guys haven't checked out her channel, check it out. She finds some pretty cool stuff.
I think it was Jay Paul's video earlier where he caught a big chain with a hook on it, a huge chain,
I guess I didn't see that one yet.
big old rusty chain with a hook on it. You know how his videos he shows all the finds that he catches or whatever.
Yeah, must
That's
have
a nice size chain. I don't think besides Destiny finding that sign, I don't think I've caught anything significant in a while. A bunch of nails.
Well, you are the nail man.
Yeah. It seems like that's all they throw off the bridges around here besides, a couple every now and then you get lucky with something, but
Yeah,
Destiny caught a light switch too that I thought was pretty cool.
yeah.
Love the antler tree. It took me a long time to get all these deers.
Don't believe everything he's saying, Mary. Did Mary say it?
No. Mary says she likes it when she can get me to blush.
All right, Tim. Yeah, I'll email you.
I'll blush.
All right, Casey. Yeah, like Casey said, if you haven't already subscribed to all the channels in here, please do so. Thank you for stopping by, Casey. Appreciate it.
Night, Casey. Oh.
Now I'm going to go back and see.
What I'm doing.
You sure you saw that?
Yep.
All right, I didn't see. Oh, Backroads Hillbillies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my wife's, her project. She's got her and the grandson decorated. I'm surprised she doesn't have the lights on it or on right now because she put the lights on it. And they put the little animals, the little deer and turkeys and squirrels. Oh,
Or I'm gonna get out of the way so we can all enjoy.
she said she'll put it on for a minute, but it was glaring quite a bit. Yeah, it is kind of glaring on there, but
Yeah, it's pretty though.
yeah. Yeah, it took her over a week to build it. Yeah,
Yeah.
there is a puffer fish on there, maybe two.
2, 3.
3 puffer fish.
I hate pufferfish.
And a shark jaw. And I don't know if there's an alligator on there or not. I have the perfect Christmas tree for Toy Boy. He needs a tree of toys.
As long as I can unwrap them on Christmas morning,
Oh,
That's your husband.
oh, man.
maybe do half on Christmas Eve, the other half on Christmas morning.
You can't have animals without the animal.
When I first heard Danimal, I instantly thought of the yogurt.
Yeah. Something about, I didn't catch that. Get the sunglasses. Oh, because of the tree? Yeah. It's pretty bright, but they decorated it up.
That's the straw. Just give it a pick.
It's funny. I'm talking on the live, and my wife's sitting next to me working the chat for me on her phone.
The Hillbillies wants to know if they all your trophies.
No. So I've been hunting since I was a little bitty guy. And,
Have it?
hello, how are you? We've got them flea markets, yard sales, swap meets, auctions, just about everywhere we can find them. And we've had some people that know us and know we're building the tree donate antlers to us. And
When I was moving furniture, I moved a guy's moose rack. It was huge.
there is one moose antler in there.
I mean, this thing was a giant. It was like as big as I was. I was like, wow, that came off an animal.
Yeah, some of those things get huge.
That could have been the whole tree by itself. That thing.
Have you seen the Alaskans on the Flies video where he found something? You got to guess what it is.
I don't think I watched that one.
Yeah, you got to check that out. I made a guess. I'm hoping I'm right so I can win the prize.
Yeah, that was his recent one.
Yeah,
I have to go look at it. I haven't watched any videos from them in a couple weeks. I got like my week is busy with lives. I get on the lives and then I don't have no time for the for the video watching.
I have to split it between deer hunting.
Yeah.
Daylight savings time, then it got dark on us at 5:30. So
I send my cousin Brad out. He gets a deer and gives me half. I don't even go out anymore.
well, I don't know if you've seen that short I put on there of the 4 deer in my backyard.
Yeah, the whitetail.
Yeah, they were just out to the side of my house this evening, and then there was 4 more down in the hayfield. We sat and watched them.
Do you see his antlers behind him? That's a Christmas tree of antlers. Rachel likes your tree.
Well, thank you, Rachel.
She said it's sad that many deers had to die, but she likes the antlers.
The animal says he does catfishing, metalworking, metal art, and other creations.
catfishing.
I did some of that the other day, and then we decided we'd rather magnet fish. I do a little bit of forging to animals, making knives and things like that. As far as the metal art, I really don't get into that a lot. I make like out of horseshoes, I make moose antler coat racks and things like that. But
I might do a fishing video here soon.
yeah, I put on a little bit of fishing videos here and there, or some nature stuff, but it's mostly magnet fishing.
Yeah, me too. It's hard to get a fishing video in because I started video making because I want to go and do it with the kids and stuff. And my kids aren't big on fishing. They don't like bait and touching the fish when it comes out and all that stuff.
Hello, B. Higgles.
Princess Rachel doesn't like fish slime on her hands.
I like fishing.
Yeah, my wife always wears a glove to take the fish off. Hey, Jody. Yeah, she'll wear a glove, and if she forgets her glove, then I usually take them off for her.
Yep, that's me. I can't find any time to fish because I'm too busy taking all the bluegill and catfish off everybody else's hooks.
Yeah, but one of these days you're going to miss that when they're grown up and gone.
I reckon.
You know, when my wife's grown up and gone, then I'll have more time to fish.
Yeah, the wife too. I gotta take all her fish off too. She doesn't do it.
I don't like
The animal said he's almost done building his coal forge.
He's building it.
Yeah.
There we go.
I've got
4 or 5.
I think I got 3 coal forges and 1 gas forge, but
Beard, it looks like they're asking for Sonic to get a wrench on there.
all right.
Yep.
Man, my back hurts.
All right, I got you. I try to keep up with the.
I know it's hard.
I'm not as good
Live
as
run.
this Beard here. I can't move as fast as she does when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah.
Danimal said we have two bearded beasts. Where's the beauty?
It's right here. Listen, you got to look at me. Pay attention. I do got a beard, but the beauty between the two is right here.
Oh my god.
I don't know, folks. I don't know what to say. One day I was just outside and my daughter said, "This is what I drug home." So that's what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, hey, it is. And then they thanked me when I drug her home.
Here, I got the beauty. I got the beauty right here.
Yep. Now you embarrassed her.
At least she likes my armpit smell.
No.
Oh man.
Right now.
Yeah, there is three beards. Well, there's really one beard and then a couple amateurs. But that's okay. When they grow up and get as old as me, they'll have a bigger one. Beard, that is.
Oh.
I don't know why mine don't grow. Mine will stay as long as it is right now. This is as long as it'll get.
It's taken me 30 years just to get this far.
I can not shave this whole month and it'll stay the same exactly as it is now.
Hi, Team Lynch.
Sound like y'all having a good old time over there.
Well, they're all getting tickled. And then the little grandson, he got tickled. Team Lynch, I made you a moderator so you can share your channel. I don't know if you can hear the grandson. He's going nuts now.
Oh yeah, we hear him.
Bob, don't walk
Yeah,
on
Kathy
the
said you got a self-trimming beard. No, where I work, they said you can't have a beard over 4 inches, and I was a production coordinator for like 18 years, and I moved to another area, and I thought I'm just going to let it grow because I used to just have it like half-inch long.
Hey, buddy.
Done.
And then I thought I'll let it grow, and she cut off probably 3 or 4 inches of it about a month ago. And if I straighten it, it goes way down there, but I don't straighten it that often.
He's a wiggly one.
Yeah. Look like that boy's hard to hold on to.
Yeah, he was here and then he was gone.
Yeah.
He has to be going 90 miles an hour at all given points.
And I asked him if he wanted me to cut my beard off one day, and he said no. So he wouldn't know who I was. If one day I tucked it inside my shirt, and he looked, and I tried to get him to come to me, and he wouldn't. Hey, Brockton, how you doing, brother? And then
Hey, Brockton.
and I pulled it back out, and he was okay. And then now, if I try to do that, he just laughs because he knows I'm hiding it. But yeah, he don't want me. Yeah, Kathy is a squirmy butt kid. He goes 100 miles an hour the whole time, and about the time you think he's going to doze off for a second,
He pops right up.
yep, off he goes.
Yeah, they don't really grow out of it neither.
No,
Rachel the same way. As soon as she sits down, she got to jump back up and start going again.
yeah,
My wife is identical.
Yeah.
She'll sit down, and then it's the second that cushion touches, boom, gone. There she goes. She gone.
My wife's good all day. She's active and all day, but as soon as dinner's done, she's done.
No, no,
She don't do nothing else.
no. When I think dinner's done and it's time to relax, it's 10 o'clock at night, and she's like, "Hey, we got to get this done, this done, this done." There ain't even no daylight outside. Like, let's just calm down for a minute.
yeah.
Looks like I'm gonna be sending me one of these square nails I got over to Swamp Rat down in Florida.
Yeah, I was looking at that one you found. It almost looked like a horseshoe nail.
I don't know. All I know is it's square, and that's what Swamp
Yeah.
Rat was looking at when he was here. So, what he was
Yeah,
looking for.
one bridge that we've magnet fished quite a bit. Last time I was there, I found a bunch of square nails.
Yeah.
My bad, influencer.
I guess they're the old ones that they used to use. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never even seen a square nail before I started magnet fishing.
Well, originally nails they had to forge them. You know, they forged them
Right.
out of a piece of steel and forged nails. So most of them were square.
Oh, I can't show you the nail. It's in the vinegar right now, Alaskans. Outside. It's just a little one though. It's only, yay big.
Good night, Sue. Thanks for coming by. We appreciate it. Yeah, like the animal said, old time blacksmith nails were square. Of course, back then they didn't have a company that could make them, so they had to rely on the blacksmiths for everything.
Right, all the metal work.
All right, Jersey Ray, thank you for stopping in here. We really appreciate it. Alaskan said he's got a shitload of horseshoe nails.
Yeah. That's about all they can run up there in the snow all the time. And during the winter, is horses. They can't get out there with their vehicles or nothing.
Yeah, but a horseshoe nail isn't completely square. It's going to be thinner on one side than the other.
Mm. I can't imagine how hard it must be to hammer in a square nail. Don't have like a point. You know what I'm saying?
You wrong.
Thank you, Jersey Ray.
Thanks.
I don't know that it would be a whole lot harder than a modern nail, other than if you're putting them in oak. And actually, as long as the end of the square nail wasn't super big, it'll go through oak better than a regular nail.
Yeah.
Good hard, like the old oak they used to build houses with. We'd always have to dull the nail to put it in there, because otherwise the sharp edge tries to follow the grain and it'll bend.
Mm. So sometimes the flatter nails goes in easier then, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really messed with them, but
Yeah, on the old oak, we had no house here that was built in 1902. And when we built our new house, we tore it down, and I kept a lot of wood. And yeah, a sharp nail will try to follow the grain of oak. It's so hard and it'll bend, is where a flatter tip will punch a way through. Sonic and Friends said they just hit 150 subs.
oh, nice.
That's
I'm
great.
still sitting at 270. I haven't moved.
Are you posted your link on here?
I think I did earlier before I came up.
Yeah, guys, make sure you post your link, because we want to try to grow everybody's channel. We're all in here to help each other.
I think almost everybody on the chat that's in here is already subscribed to me, though.
Yeah.
Most of them, at least.
Other side of the boat's on the road to 200. Hopefully you're there before too long.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think I'd ever get to 100 when I started. And of course, it's odd to me how some channels will zip way up and fast and others don't.
Yeah, that's how it was me. The first 100 came fast because I have so much family.
Well, it seems to me like, just from my view, the last 2 or 3 months, I feel some of the videos I've been putting out there have got some really good content. We found motorcycle frames, grenades, guns, just all kinds.
You got on the news too. The news spread yours pretty fast.
Yeah, but
So that
I
helped.
still don't get the views I feel I should get. I had videos on a year ago that's got way more views than I'm getting now with less subscribers and wasn't near as good of videos. And then you see somebody pull up a piece of pipe and something like that, they've got 3,000 views. You're like, what? I don't understand. Or you see somebody find something and they take 2 minutes walking to their bucket to put it in the bucket and just have thousands of followers. I don't understand how this all works, but I just enjoy doing it. I have fun doing it and enjoy cleaning the waterways up. So that's what I do it for.
Yeah, it's not for a lot for the subs. It's more for going out with family for me. I go
Yeah,
out with the family and have fun, clean the waters up.
that's what I do it for. That's what we do it for. And
Yeah.
we just video it and share and hope that people enjoy watching.
Plus, I got a lot of new people that I met on these lives and stuff, and new friends and stuff. So that's cool too, spreading the word.
Yeah, it's like
B Higgle is fixing to hit 600.
I just took Miss Judy Smith out with me last week. I met her off the lives with the Treasure Vixens.
yeah, that's cool.
She ended up living right down the road from me. She's only about 40 minutes away from me.
Well, I got on. Well, actually, I don't even have my own Facebook yet. We're going to change that. But my wife has one, so we put the Iron Antler channel on her Facebook.
Good place to keep your beer in the summer.
And anyway, Jeff contacted me through that, and I thought, who is this guy?
Yeah.
So I looked him up. And I'm like, holy cow, this guy's got several thousand subscribers, and he wants to go with me. And so we got together and had a blast. You know, Jeff's just like
Yeah.
anybody else. He don't act like
Nope.
any different, you know, than regular folks.
I actually got to go on one of the 2 days Jeff was down here. I got to go out with him, and it was really fun. Jeff was a good guy. You know, we found a lot of stuff on the Saturday that I got to go. They went out Sunday, but I was unfortunately not able to make it there. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you guys are all up north. I'm waiting to meet up with the Mag Yackers maybe down here in Georgia somewhere. It's one of their bigger channel around here. The Dirty Mag Yackers.
Yeah.
I think in Georgia, that's pretty much one of the biggest ones I can get a hold of. The Georgia River Boys.
Yeah.
And then we got Squatch and Daddy and Daughter in Florida, right there in North Florida.
The other side of the boats that an Iron Antler is in everyone's comments showing support. Thanks, Ton. You're welcome. I try to watch and comment on everybody's videos. Can't always, but I try to support everybody. I feel we're a great big family, a great big community, and we all got to support each other. Whether you got 5 subscribers or 50,000, it doesn't matter to me. We're all here to help each other out.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Are you ready to come back?
You
I'm
ready?
gonna smoke.
You ready to come back? You gonna mope?
Well, I'm trying to get Beauty in here.
You know.
Yeah, I live in Missouri, so I'm kind of in the middle.
From the north.
But I have talked to Jake a couple times from the Mag Yackers.
Yeah, he's good people.
Girl.
Both of them are good people.
Yeah, Jake and Adam both.
Yeah.
And I have talked about trying to get together with them at some point in time. But, you know, Backroad Hillbillies put on there, the pandemic is what got them started magnet fishing. And it's really not what got started me magnet fishing, because I'd always had a curiosity about how to find things in the water, you know. But since the pandemic, it's made it harder to travel to places and go with people. We're wanting to go up and see Clay and Jen up in Wisconsin. They've invited us up, and I'd like to get in with the Michigan Gyms and magnet fish with them when I'm up there and venture, you know, and especially Kathy. I want to get up there and fish with Kathy because I want to see how bad she beats me, because we put us on Clay that day.
Yeah,
her
and Jen put a whooping on him.
Yeah.
Daniel says Iron Antler pops into my lives even if I'm not catching fish. LOL.
I try to.
That's what we're here for.
But like I was saying about being a production coordinator for so many years, I've been at the company I work at right now for over 31 years. And I was in a leadership role for, 20 some odd of those years. And now I'm in a part where we manufacture windows for big buildings, like we did some for the Pentagon and a lot of the big buildings in New York. And I put them on this big old buck. They call it a buck, and I run water and air to make sure they pass the wind test and water test. They don't fail. So it's kind of laid back. So I got a chair I can sit in by my computer, and so I get to watch not everything that people put on, but I do get to watch a little bit of the lives that go on throughout the day. And I try to pop in, say hi to everybody. I am old Mary.
Yeah, you're always in my comments and stuff too on my videos. So
I try to. I try to support everybody.
Yeah. I try to watch as many as I can too.
I'm 59, Mary. Most people don't think I'm that old, but yeah, I'm 59.
Yeah, I wouldn't guess that.
Listen, he didn't dye this. You know how women are dyeing their hair to look like it's gray and they're only 20.
Yeah, but mine's gray too. Look, and I'm not even 40 yet. It's like,
Good night, Sonic. Thanks for stopping in. We really appreciate it.
The grays are starting to pop in on me. They haven't overtaken yet, but
I wish the whole thing would just turn gray instead of being all gray poppy.
Me and my dad last week was up. We go up northern Missouri and take the camper and camp 4 or 5 days and archery hunt, but mostly we just sit around camp and visit with people. And there was a couple guys from Louisiana was talking to my dad, and I walked up and was visiting, and he went to do something, and for some reason they brought up age, and I told them how old I was, and they said, well, I'd have guessed you at 45. And I said, well, how old do you think my dad is? And they said, oh, he's probably in his 60s. I said, he'll be 84 in January. So if you've seen my dad in the videos, he'll be 84 in January.
Yeah, that's what I guessed for you. I was guessing around 45. I wouldn't say any older.
Well, I appreciate it. But I was always told when I was a kid,
He doesn't look that old neither. Your dad don't look a day past 60. You know.
No, he don't. A lot of people can't believe it.
Good genes.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but I think he's probably the oldest YouTube metal or magnet fisher out there. That I've not seen anybody his age magnet fishing.
Right. I don't know what happened to Fish Magnet Man. He was making videos every week and stuff, and all of a sudden I haven't seen nothing from him.
No, I haven't either.
I hope he's all right.
Yeah, I do too.
He's up there in one of them big cities, and with the COVID right now, I don't know. I haven't seen nothing from him or heard nothing from him, but I liked all his videos. They were good.
I don't know if you ever seen them or heard of them, but there was a man and wife called the Magnet Slingers, and they were putting like 1 or 2 videos on a week. And I seen a video where Rogue Magnetics, they'd got 2 new Rogue Magnetics sponsor them, and they said our next video will be with these Rogue Magnetics. We're going to try them out because if they're going to love them, haven't seen them since.
Yeah.
Well, something happened to them.
I don't know. Fish, you know who I'm talking about though. Fish Magnet Man.
Yeah, thank you,
He had
Mary.
a buddy that went out with him all the time.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, he was constantly, sometimes 2 or 3, 4 a week he was putting out, then nothing.
And I know the Rickners, they had their baby, so they're taking some time off. But yeah, I don't know. It was weird. I was used to seeing at least 1 or 2 videos a week from them, and then all of a sudden, none. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. Hello, Alabama Dirt Digger.
Alabama Dirt Digger.
Okay, yeah, I've made you a moderator. Make sure you drop your link, guys, and check everybody out. And that's still a discussion and something I don't know, because I heard when you subscribe to somebody, you got to watch at least 30 seconds, and Jake was saying you got to watch at least a minute, or they'll take your subscription away.
Yeah, I've lost a couple subscribers because of that.
I've heard that you got to watch for at least a minute, or
I think it's like a minute a week or something like that.
Yeah, you gotta get on there every so often. And I don't think that it like takes you completely away, but it like
It makes you have to resub when you come back to it.
yeah,
you have
any
to
of the
resub.
videos won't come to your phone as an update
Yeah.
if you or put something on there.
Hello, Ann Mudd. I guess I missed you. Hey, Clay. How you doing, buddy?
All right,
You
Beard.
wanna
I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, man. You guys have a good night, okay?
All right,
you too,
Brad.
bud.
We appreciate you coming in there.
All right. Take care, guys.
You too.
Clay.
I want to post the link if anybody else wants to jump up here. Clay, if you want to jump back up here and visit for a little bit, you're more than welcome. We're doing good, Clay. How about yourself? I'll put the link on there, Clay, if you want to hop in here.
We're gonna go.
Oh. For people that's not drunk, you all act like it tonight. I know, Alabama Dirt Digger, it's hard to keep up sometimes with who all. All right, Clay, appreciate it. With who all's in there.
Hey, we got Clay.
Clay said he's tired, but he's going to jump in here and visit with us.
All right. Hello.
Hello, Clay.
What's going on, Clay?
Hey, what's up, man? How are you guys?
Doing good. Yourself?
Tired.
Long day?
Yeah, well, it wasn't really a long day. I'm just still sore from this weekend, from last weekend with Jen finding all that stuff, man.
She found a lot.
I don't know how she does it, but boy, she can find the heavy stuff.
Dude, that ice fishing shanty frame was heavy, and I'm still sore from it.
I could imagine.
It's bad, dude. She's over in the corner probably snickering. So how you been, Beard?
I've been all right.
Yeah.
I guess it was last Friday. Me and Risha went out, and she had to try her new magnet out, and then she gave me a workout. I told her she didn't get no more new magnets because she really put it on me.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, she found her first gun. She found a mini bike frame. I don't know how many little money boxes she found, and
Oh my gosh, really? Jen said, "Girl power."
yeah,
She woke up, went magnet fishing, went to Pound Town.
Wow.
yeah, she kind of put it on me. Normally she starts off strong, and I make a comeback and put it on her, but it didn't happen this time.
Wow. What was up with that, man? It seems like the girls had a killer weekend.
Yeah, I don't know. I told her, can you control your wife? Anyway, it's a good thing you didn't hear all that, Clay.
yeah, so that-
Or maybe you did. I don't know.
It went up kind of a little sideways there for a minute, off to the side. But we're gonna keep it going here.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Well, yeah, I was telling them earlier, we talked to a guy that's over the security. Well, he's over that where that bridge we've been going to is like city drinking water.
Mhm.
They don't allow any boats or anything on it. And you nuts.
Jeez.
Here we go. Live show.
You guys are stupid.
But anyway, he said there's like 4 or 6 to 8 foot of silt in there. And the bridge has been closed for 10 years. And they had a murder. One of the guys with the guy that did the murder showed them where they threw the gun in the water at the bridge. And they sent divers down with their metal detectors. And they said there was so much going on with their metal detectors and so much silt, they couldn't find it.
Oh, wow.
But I know between me and her, we've pulled 3 out of there, and I don't know how many other guns have been pulled out of there.
What kind of pew pew did she find?
Night vehicles, I think it was a 22 semi-auto, but I'm not positive.
Okay,
I'll probably put that video out in a couple of weeks.
nice.
But yeah,
Yeah, we actually. I was gonna kind of do an update next week on what I found out about that gun that Jen found, the AR. So actually, it's an M4A1, and it's government issued.
Wow.
Dang.
So it was stolen
Chickens down, please.
from what? From what the office?
Played a
what the
chicken game.
Oh,
I don't know. Some kind of farm game. She feeds chickens. All I hear is chickens the whole time she's got it on.
so from what the officer had said, it was stolen from an armory.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Yeah, so with that one we won't be getting back.
No.
No.
Come on, Stella, move. But
We asked the officer that showed up on her pistol, and she said if there's no way of identifying the serial number, if it's too far gone, she said they're just going to destroy it.
yeah,
But if they can identify it and they can't tie it back to anything, hey, Z, if they can't identify it back to being stolen or to a crime, then there is a possibility of getting it back. But the one she found had been in there a long time. But yeah, she was kind of tickled about it.
Have a good night. I'm a dirt digger.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by.
yeah. I know it's been. I found when we went to where Jen found that safe door and that frame for the ice fishing shanty. Found quite a few shotgun shells, and I found a knife. So we're gonna go back there and we're gonna hit it again sometime and see if we can find that shotgun that's probably there because it's a duck hunting area. So we're gonna see.
Barnsley, I made you a moderator so you can share your channel. Yeah, we still want to get up there with you guys sometime. Hopefully this spring we can get up there sometime.
For sure. Jen's in the background. Yay!
And hopefully you guys can come down here sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That would be fun. We would definitely enjoy that. Danny Dip's coming up this weekend, and we're gonna hit where we're gonna go back down to where we found that, where Jen found the AR. We're gonna go back down there and hit that again pretty hard.
We'll save some good spots for when we come now.
Oh, trust me, I got plenty of spots for us.
Yeah, we don't have, I mean, I'm not going to say we don't have the bridges you have, but we don't have the, probably the waterways. I mean, we've got a creek here within less than a mile of our house that if the water's 15 feet deep, you can look at every rock in the bottom of it. That's how clear it is.
Oh, wow. Yeah, our water, you can't see the bottom, and it's only like
There's
5 or 6 feet deep.
Hi, BC. Yeah. And most of the bridges is not real deep. And if it is, you can see bottom. So if people throwing stuff in there, you know, somebody driving by can see it.
Right.
But the bridge in Springfield, clear water, fairly clear water, but you're talking 20, 25 feet deep, you know, and it's more of a like lake.
Yeah.
So you can't see in the bottom of that. And then there's 2 or 3 about 2 hours away that I found a lot of stuff at. And even if the water is down to 2 or 3 feet deep, you can't see the bottom. It's called Clear Creek, but it's this muddy as it can be year round. You can't see nothing in there.
congratulations, Nightheart.
So, are you guys okay if I show a knife on here or no?
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. Congratulations, my heart.
So, Jen had found this actually right towards the end of the day. Here's,
Whoa.
Wow, that's
That's
awesome.
huge.
yeah, this thing it's got like a glass breaker on the end of it.
Wow.
And then it's like a dagger almost or something. But yeah, we want to clean it up and see what it looks like.
That's
That's
nice.
cool.
That is super cool.
And then, oh, where is it? Some of the people that may have not have seen this, but the sword that we had found. There's the sword.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then the end of it It's got a weird, like almost like a, I don't know what type of handle you'd say that is, but we can't find the back of it.
Huh.
We found an old street sign not too long ago, actually, from where, whoa. Found an old street sign, actually, from one of the spots that we go to and fish quite a bit. Which is pretty cool. I have just a ton of stuff in front of me, but some of the stuff I probably can't show. Like I have that old dueling pistol, that flintlock dueling pistol that we found. I have that in front of me and stuff, but it's pretty crazy. Like we've been finding so much old firearms recently.
That's cool.
Barnsley wants to be using electrolysis on that.
On the knife, on the sword, or yeah. It's just a matter of when I get around to making our electrolysis tank.
Yeah.
Like we have an old battery charger. We have, because we're going to be doing that motorcycle motor from the that 1912 Indian Imperial.
Yeah.
That we found. We're going to be doing the motor in that. So we ended up getting a 55-gallon plastic barrel, and we're going to do electrolysis in that.
That'll be
We have,
cool.
yeah, we have some big stuff that we want to clean up.
Well, Neidhart said he got married, and I said I'm doomed.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had a guy tell me, you never know how great life is until you get married. He said then it's too late, but I wouldn't say my wife around. Everybody keeps giving me tonight. I don't know why.
I definitely don't regret it.
No, I don't either.
We've been going on. We're actually going to be going on our 3rd year, so.
John made it back.
I'm good. I got it under control.
Yeah, we're going on 19.
Jeez, congratulations, though.
Thank you.
Jen's in the background saying, damn.
I'm going on like 5 or 6.
Yeah, and him and especially the daughter's like, you two, knock it off. I said, well, we've been married as long as you two. We'll quit acting that way. But I guess when we get as old as them, we'll stop.
Now, is that your boy?
It's my son-in-law.
Your son-in-law? Hey, how's it going, man? Nice to meet you.
What's going on, bub?
It's John.
John, nice to meet you. I'm Clay.
The daughter, she won't get on here. She told me the other day she would, but
Yeah, she's done one YouTube video and she thought she was famous, but now she won't come on the live and actually be famous.
Oh, yeah. Jen's over here. Actually, let you guys. I know
He said
everyone.
I don't.
yeah, BC, that Christmas tree is up year-round. My wife decorates it for Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving. Hi,
There's
Jen.
Jen.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm all right.
You keeping Clay in line?
Yeah. My hair is
Brian, too.
everywhere. Every time I'm on camera. Okay, you're showing just my eyebrows.
Hi, you two gonna come say hi to
Are
Jen?
you going to come say hi to Jen?
Mom, Jen,
Risha.
what Risha doing?
My wife would come say hi, but apparently her eyebrows are not on point.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Jen.
You're going to have to get over
Hi.
here.
But look, I've always got this shit happening. Look, all the time.
Wings going on, and you're all worried about
I'm telling you, this it never fails. Hi. Oh, you don't look bad. Stop it.
it's this new thing. She's 27, but she watches these teen
Shut up.
mom video things. So if her eyebrows are not on point, she can't walk out of the house.
You know what? I don't even do nothing with my eyebrows. You can't even see them.
Take her deer hunting and you're late because she's doing her eyebrows.
So check this out. So I tried to do my eyebrows once. Look at these things. You can't even see them. So I tried to do them once and I looked like a freaking clown. Like they were so dark and I was like, what the hell's happening here?
Listen, she can do a YouTube video of how to do eyebrows all day long.
Mary said, hello, Miss Boy Toy.
She is
Toy Boy.
she is very worried about what her eyebrows look like. Like, she'll come out of like a Saturday morning all dressed up and I'm like, hey, you look good, honey. I like that outfit. She's like, but my eyebrows though, they're on point, ain't they? I'm not worried about your eyebrows. I'm trying to compliment you, but you are.
As long as you don't have a unibrow and it doesn't look like you used Sharpie on them, I think you're good to go.
I mean, like, it looks like she has put a cutout and traced it in color. I mean, they are on point. Every point is on a point.
Well, that's good. I've tried to do like the pluck thing and like the waxing. My shit don't look no different. No,
I
like
look-
seriously, no different. Like I
And
can
as a
take a
man-
regular leg razor and shave my shit down, and it still don't look no different.
Listen, and as a man, I know way too much about what women's eyebrows should look like before they go out on Saturday night.
Well, you have to like zoom in super close to even see if my shit are on point or not, because this is all you get. This is all you can see until you get like nose hair distance away, and then you're like, oh, that shit looks raggly.
Well, this a possibility. This may be the last time you see John. I don't know if he'll survive the night.
No.
What he said was very true. Like, it was my wife. Let's just go ahead and say it.
Kathy said
John, just,
eyebrows.
John, just so you know, we do have a clubhouse in the backyard that we did build during the pandemic. It's a clubhouse. It's probably about it's 14 by 14 with a 6-foot ceiling. So if you need a place to get away from her, so you don't end up missing somewhere, you're more than welcome to come and stay in the clubhouse.
So,
Clay's giving him the place to stay.
listen, I travel. My GPS rarely lets me down. I can get within 10 miles. Give me your address. I'll be there directly.
I actually have all of the patio furniture set up in there, super nice, and there's electricity. So,
Oh, man.
I usually even have access to the Wi-Fi, so
So here's the problem. I just got flipped off. So I don't think that's a go either.
Hello, Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting. Thank you for stopping in here. Doing good, thank you. And I made you a moderator so you can share your link.
Oh.
Sunny Boy, Dead Man Walker.
I'm not going to disagree with anything that you guys are saying. It's a high possibility. Like, out of 100%, we're talking 99.9% possibility. I'm not waking up tomorrow. She's gonna get it.
that's how Clay feels every morning
Yeah.
or every night.
Well, it's hard. Look, it's tough out here for a man.
Oh my God.
it definitely is.
There you go, animals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is the second
if you
time.
make it through the night, make sure I am on your life insurance policy.
Yeah. Listen, this is the second time I've been on here, and somehow between Mary and now my wife is in on it. We are so far south of magnet fishing. You know, I'm good with we can relate that to magnet fishing, but I mean, we were just talking about eyebrows and makeup.
That's how all of our channels go. Like every time we're on, there's like 5% magnet fishing and 95% bullshit.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like Sunday evening bullshit sessions.
Either that or like
And,
a morning talk show.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, Beard! Hey, Beard! Imagine this now. Imagine if you had Mary Monarch and the Jen Show as a talk show.
Yeah,
We're gonna put CNN out of business.
you're gonna have to put John in the I don't know what I love, buddy. I brought animals.
Dan,
Oh my God. Listen. All right. So we went through this the last time I was on, but Mrs. C, that right there, that shit behind my head, that is not cool. I don't like clowns. I don't like snakes when they hop up on me. If I know they're there, cool. Do your thing. She comes into the house and throws a live snake on me like it's some funny game. It's not cool.
It was pretty fun.
It wasn't.
Hey, you would see me running. Like a friend of mine has a boa, and he threw it around my neck when I was on the couch. I legitly ran out of that house like there was no tomorrow.
There is a lot of, especially when it comes to moms, I don't say very mean things. I'm 1,000% sure some bad words to her came out of my mouth that I'm pretty sure YouTube would ban me from being on here if I repeated.
Yeah.
That's not cool. There are no clowns, no snakes, and no cotton balls. And we're good.
Oh man, did you see that video where I got attacked by that snake on my kayak?
I don't think I did.
Oh man,
Now I'm scared for you already.
I legitly got like a snake tried climbing up my paddle into my kayak.
See,
Tim W, what's going on? Hey, Beard and guest. I don't know who your guest is actually.
Son-in-law John.
what's going on?
Oh, son-in-law John. Hey, how's it going? And the other guy up on panel, I don't know who that is either.
Clay.
What?
That is.
Oh,
Sorry, I've been away from the phone for a few minutes, and yeah, away from some of the streams. So I
yeah.
apologize. Hello, Beauty. How are you?
Good. Yeah, I posted this up there. We just all got invited to welcome to come and visit and camp at their animal rescue gold claim next fall. Just almost a year's notice.
Oh my!
Where's that at? Colorado or?
Colorado, yeah.
You're
Yeah, that'd be
I
cool.
don't-
Did you see Jen?
Put it back on.
Jen, you just jumped. I mean, you bypassed anybody and everybody straight to my shit list.
I made that. I made that out of one of those like white mine masks.
I don't care. I'm not going to compliment it. I don't
Look
care.
at it. Look at it.
He said I'm not gonna compliment you.
Hey, until
That's,
I came back to my phone and saw she was up here on the panel, I thought I liked the word shit, but that's her word.
That's funny.
Yeah, she made that. That's all air dried clay in a mask that she made. I was wondering why my hand was so hot.
Because you're getting burnt by the hot glue gun.
Just think when you go
You didn't put AC in it.
out behind their house, Jen's gonna come around the corner with
Oh
that mask
no!
on.
Listen, I'm respectfully declining your offer.
Hey, when she comes up knocking on the paneling of the door and stuff with that mask on,
No, that's not cool.
His soul just left his entire body.
I have
Black
to.
Hawk, Colorado. Black Hawk, Colorado. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that.
So is that like Northwest Colorado or what?
I'm not sure.
Mrs. Beard is Googling it now.
hey Beard, I'm gonna let you get some time with Dan's creations up there for a little bit, man. I appreciate you having us on.
All right, we
Oh,
appreciate
Rescue Madness. Okay, I see the name now that I turned my phone sideways. I can actually see it. Okay. Hey, no, y'all are good. You don't have to leave me here.
No, it's fine. We had our time with Beard as always. I appreciate it, man.
We
All right, man.
Appreciate playing, Jen. Thanks for stopping in here. We appreciate
Take care,
it.
guys.
Make sure
Hey,
you
give me
guys
your-
smash that like button for Beard and Risha. You guys are awesome as always. I appreciate it. Congratulations to Miss Risha for finding that stuff over the weekend. I guess we can just go with last weekend as Girls Ruled weekend.
Yes.
Yes.
Us, always.
Listen, now Jen's out because of that shit she pulled.
We don't want to give her the big head. We don't want to give her
All right,
the
guys,
big
have
head.
a good night.
So, yeah.
Have a good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks. Oh man,
Yeah, what's going on, Beardo? And
not much,
you said
buddy.
someone's name is John?
John, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we got the beauty over there lurking on the side.
Yeah, she's supposed to be up here with me tonight, but she keeps running away, and
It's hot in here.
Yeah.
it is hot in here. Open more windows.
So hey, I gotta wonder, how long has she had the dreads?
How long have I had them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here,
Maybe
it's been
Like 6 to 8 months.
6 to 8 months, I
probably
guess.
May or June. Yeah. Now I can't live without them.
Now she can't live without them, she said.
Literally.
Oh, that's kind of the way I feel when I start growing my beard. But then when I shave it, I can't live without it or with it.
I was surprised when I grew mine because, normally if you let it start growing, it itches really bad, and it never did
Yeah.
for some reason.
Well, I'm only a week into mine right now. I don't know if I'm going to shave it and then start back over here in another week or two. But yeah, I usually grow mine during winter when hunting season comes around. But I got a couple things I might need to look pretty for. So, but either way, beards are pretty too, right?
Yeah,
I mean, look at you. You got it. You got it going on there.
I appreciate it.
You're a beautiful man, Beard.
So I figured I'd pop up and just, bullshit a little bit and kind of, I was talking about I was doing some detail work with the Dremel tool, and since the majority of the people in here are not associated with the catfishing world that I'm part of and the person that I'm making this for, I figured maybe I'd come up and kind of show off what I'm working on right now. Just give you guys a little idea since I'm, give you guys an idea of what I'm working on, what kind of stuff I do. Right now, I'm out of my wheelhouse here because I do not do woodwork. And for anybody that likes, that's Breckenridge Brewery Vanilla Porter. That is super yummy, made in Colorado. Got my Dremel. I just picked this one up. Actually, the 4000 model. It comes with a lot of different attachments. Got this head right here where I can, and it's got basically kind of like, the drywall saw. But it's good for milling wood too. But that's what I'm working on. I got a buddy that commissioned a piece, and he wanted me to make a big piece because I do make these big circle fishing hooks, and he wanted me to make a piece for him with the hook. And I'm not a woodworker. I do metal work, but jumping in and I'm trying it. So I bought the Dremel after figuring out that trying to chisel this out was not going to work. But he wanted to go big or go home with the big hook mounted on it. So that's what I'm working on. I'm still kind of, and I've got my, I got my square. I'm having to, every damn line I'm having to figure out. I'm trying to have to, which I know my distance to the blade or to the bit. So trying to get my straight edge set and give me good lines all around. But that's what I'm working on. I don't want it to be just a plain oval. You guys give me your thoughts. But what I'm thinking is I'm going to kind of cut a rounded thing into each end to leave points, leave it open here. And I'm going to try to go back on. The wet spots, I opened the freaking shop door and we just got hammered with rain and hail. And I opened the shop door and water came down on it, but that's not going to hurt anything. But the best thing I could think of was to glue I designed this on the computer and I glued it down to the wood. And then I got razor blade and I got a scalpel and some other stuff that I went ahead and cut the lettering out because I already screwed up on one because the paper was hanging on and I couldn't exactly see my lines. So I went ahead and cut all of the lettering out first and then I started on it. But we were talking about forging. This is the beginning of one of the hooks that I'm making. And I make these hooks out of 1/2-inch round stock. I already got the eye made. And then I've already got the tip. I forged the tip all out. That's all. Until I get my forge done, this is all torch heated, which gets expensive when you got to spend $75 a bottle on acetylene and $20 a bottle on oxygen. But all my hooks that I've made so far, I've actually ground to a super sharp tip. So this is not complete. I'll do that, and then I'll go ahead and forge. I'll go ahead and shape the rest of the hook. And I'm trying to decide how I want to do it. If I want to, stand the hook up. But if you happen to check out my channel, I have a live stream where I actually made one of the hooks. It took a while, and I finally figured out I need to make me a set of bending forks, and it will make life a lot easier. But that's kind of what I'm working on right now. Here, I'm going to set you down real quick. The screen will be blank, but I'm going to grab another piece that I'm working on that I've got to finish up, but I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah. You too, Team Lynch. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Okay, so it's kind of looking crappy right now, but so if my camera would come into focus. But they did in the catfishing community, they did a tournament. Come on, get into focus. I don't know why it won't focus now, but they did a tournament where they called it the Glizzy Masters because for some reason I don't know, I call it the ghetto culture out east, but they call hot dogs glizzies. So that was what they called the tournament, the Glizzy Masters, where the special bait of the tournament was hot dogs. And I don't know why it will not focus. It'll focus on my hand, but it will not. Anyways, so I welded up the base. There we go. I've had a lot of problems with the damn paint that I've been using. It's Krylon paint, and I've had a lot of problems. And I've been on the phone with Krylon themselves. But I actually got some 1-inch round stock, and I shaped it in the shape of a hot dog. And if you look at the way the end of a sausage is shaped, I actually used a chisel, and I chiseled in all the lines to make each end look like a hot dog. And then this part, this is taped off because of the painting, but I also used a welding rod, and I made a hook. I drilled some holes in the end of it. So this is a hook that's taped off, just so you don't, I call it the golden wiener trophy. Because the hot dog, it's going to be painted gold, and then the base is going to be a metallic black stainless. But yeah, once it's done, the hot dog's going to be gold. The base and the riser are going to be black, metallic black, and then the hook, it'll probably be gold too. But I figured I'd go ahead and put the hook. I still have to bend the eye on the hook, but I call it the golden wiener trophy because I won't call it a glizzy. I hate that word. I don't, I'm not in that culture. So So yeah, I went ahead and made that. I thought, that'd be cool. So it's been months since they did that, and I've had so many problems with painting it, and like I said, I had a lot of trouble with the paint. I've been on the phone with Krylon. They sent me another can. The new can was screwed up. I went in the temperature ranges. I went in the humidity ranges, and it always, every time, it came out like it was a textured paint, which was horrible. So I've just got to try to finish that up. But
Mary
that's kind of stuff I do.
That's pretty cool. Mary said John found a battery-operated hot dog. I was going to ask you, have you ever used a coal forge?
Thanks, Tim.
I have not, and my coal forge that I'm building, it's my first venture. I've got the stand built. I have the firebox built, and I've got I guess they call it the queer, the air pipe, the ash and the inlet pipe for the blower. I've got that done. All I've got to do is finish my mounting plates to where I can weld it to the bottom of the firebox. I just used 1/4-inch diamond plate plate that I had here and that my dad had in the yard. And that's what I built the firebox. Like I said, it's just going to be a first one. It's probably a little bit light for using 1/4 inch, but for what I'm going to do, it should hold up for a while, and then I'll build a new one.
Yeah. Just
It's going to be an experience, that's for sure.
Hi, Backroad Hillbillies.
yeah, my suggestion is the same one I got. Start out with I made horseshoe knives, railroad spike knives.
Right.
Start out with things like that until you get used to the coal,
Yeah.
because you'll be going along, and next thing you know, you'll see a little spark shooting up, and you done got it too hot. And
Right. Yeah, I hear that, if you get it too hot, you're actually burning the metal and making it useless. And to Backroad Hillbillies, I saw your question asking what the trophy's for. I don't know. I guess maybe you missed it. But I'm in the catfishing community here on YouTube and spent a lot of time in the live streams. And they did a tournament where the special bait for that tournament that you got special extra points for your catches if you caught a fish using a hot dog as bait. So they called it the Glizzy Masters, which that's one of those slang words for hot dog. So I figured, well, that was the hot dog tournament. I'd just go ahead and make a hot dog trophy. So that piece that was all taped up, it's been polished and everything. I probably need to pull the tape off once again and repolish it. But yeah, it looks exactly like a hot dog. It's curved. It's got the ends just like a sausage. So you guys will see it when I finally get the damn paint finished and it comes out right. I'll post a video of it. And I have I actually finished a couple other trophies and a couple other hooks that I sent out to people. And I've got a video of that I need to send out, or I need to post, and you guys can check that out. I'll probably upload it tomorrow. And then, because I've been needing to for a while, but you guys will be able to see that. The hooks come out really nice. They look good. So.
Yeah, I've never tried to make a hook.
Well, I hadn't either. And if anybody wants to see a piece that I made, the channel is Hooks and Hammocks. His name is Chris, him and his wife, Telly. They do a lot of boat and kayak and bank fishing. And they do a lot of camping. They've got I think a bed topper or a rooftop, fold out tent. Really great people. They do a lot of live streaming and they do videos and everything. But his logo is 2 circle hooks and then a hammock spread between them. And I looked at that one day and I was like, I can make that. So I just got the material and I made it. I made 2 hooks. I'd never made them, but I was like, I told him, I said, hey, send me a picture of your logo, send me a full-size picture of your logo. And he didn't know what I was doing. So he sent me that and I just looked at the picture and I eyeballed it. And as I made the hook, I just shaped it. Yeah, and then the hammock, I used expanded metal for the hammock. So if you go to his channel, like I said, it's Hooks and Hammocks, and he does an unboxing of the pieces that I made for him. And you can see that in good light and good view and everything. See what I made for him, and those are the hooks that I make. So if anybody's ever interested in a big, I make them out of 1/2 inch round stock. They are big hooks. They're about 10 inches tall. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've never tried that.
No, like I said, I hadn't either. But I thought, I could have used a grinder and shaped the end of it. But then I was like, I've been watching all this blacksmithing stuff and forged and fire and everything else. Why not just shape the tip by heating it and not waste the material?
You don't want to be on the camera, bro? You going home?
Come on, Pussy. Is that the grandkid or the? Oh, there we go. What's up, little man? How you doing? Hi.
And this is why I can't get rid of the beard, because he has to play with it. Give me kisses. Pop, I'll see you later.
Oh, my little one.
Love you.
My little one, when I have the beard, he always talks, "Daddy, you're pokey." And then when it grows in, it's not so bad. But then when I shave it, he's happy. But when I got it, he's happy too. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what he'd do because I started it about the time he was born. So as he's got older, it's just got longer, and he wouldn't know who I was without it.
Mm. Nightheart could win the Cocktail Weenies trophy. That's funny.
Wave and say bye.
And Nightheart, that's funny you say that because I actually planned on making little bitty hot dogs, little like keychain hot dogs out of 3/8 or 5/16 round stock for all the people that participated in it. I just hadn't gotten to it.
Hello, 907.
How old are you, little man?
He'll be 3 in January.
3. Oh, wow. Mine just turned 5, so I missed that 2-year-old range.
Well, I've got a granddaughter younger than him. She's 2. And then I've got 3 grandkids that's 50. I got 2 granddaughters and a grandson that's 15. I got 11 altogether.
Right. Damn. How many kids you got?
5.
Okay. Well, that makes it a little easier.
Yeah. 2 boys and 3 girls.
They all have kids?
Yeah. Yeah, the oldest is a boy and he's got 4. Then the oldest
Damn.
girl has 2. The youngest boy has 2. And then the middle daughter has 1, and then the youngest daughter has 1.
Oh, wow.
She's actually got 2. She got
Well,
7 daughters.
Yeah. So, okay. Say that again.
The youngest one, he's got a half sister.
Okay.
So my youngest daughter has a stepdaughter, but I don't count the steps.
Yeah.
They're all the same.
Oh, yeah. Well, my dad is one of 8 kids, and I'm one of 23 or 25 grandkids just on that side of the family.
My dad, his mom passed away when he was 3, so he had 2 sisters. And then my mom's side of the family, there was 12 kids.
Yeah.
I have no idea how many cousins and stuff I have.
Right. Well, my mom passed away of COVID last year. Her brother died back in 08. Somewhere, I think about 08. And then her other brother's 3 kids have all died in the last 5 years. Yeah. And the last one I'm 41. She was probably about 30. She'd probably be about 38 now. And she let a urinary tract infection go and didn't go to the doctor, and it went septic and killed her. But yeah, so I'm down to just 1 uncle and 2 cousins on that side of the family now, and their kids.
So my mom, be 4 years ago, January.
Mm.
My dad, he's still going. I was saying, like I said earlier, he's 83. He'll be 84 in January. And I think he's probably the oldest magnet fisher out there on YouTube that I've seen.
Yeah. Well, I would like to get me a magnet set. It's been a while since I've looked on Amazon and looked at them, and I know you guys, you talk about the different brands and everything. There's no telling if I'll stick with it or do it a whole hell of a lot. So, I might just get on Amazon and get me one of those 1,200 or 2,000 pound setups, whatever they are, and give it a try. Go out and have a little fun, even if I do it while I'm fishing.
Yeah.
While I'm catfishing.
Yeah.
So it's neat.
The 1,200 pound single side, they're pretty good. They're pretty strong.
Well, I was
60. It's just a game changer. But that's what I fish also, but
right.
The magnet fishing, once I got that, it was just a complete different thing.
Yeah, but you said the 360 is a big game changer.
Oh yeah, I went to a bridge when I got it that I'd magnet fished a few times. Last time I was there, I spent probably 2 hours and just found 2 or 3 little tiny pieces.
Right.
Got the 360, and I thought, I'm going to go try it just to see if it lives up to the hype. Every throw, I found something.
Really?
Yeah, it,
Huh.
was just, it might just be a couple of nails, but every throw I pulled something in.
Right.
Finding nothing with the other magnets. And then I went to another spot. I magnet fished pretty hard with the other magnets. And I
Mhm.
found a ton of stuff there too. So yeah, it's a completely different animal.
Yeah. Now, are the 360s typically going to be like a name brand? Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
We love you.
Yeah. I really don't know who all makes 360s as far as that goes. I use Kratos.
Mhm.
I know what is it? The magnet store in the UK, they have the clamps. I think they have 360s.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Brute came out with a 360, but the Kratos is stronger and lighter. So
Okay. What do they weigh?
mine's a 3,800 pound and it weighs 4.6 pounds.
That's not too bad.
The Brute is, I think, 3,550 pound strength and weighs 5.6 or 5.8 pounds. So it's
Yeah.
a pound heavier. And
Okay.
with the Kratos, you can get a 12% discount. And the the one I have is a Titan. My wife has a 2,400 pound. I forgot what they call it now. But you know, you can get a discount of 12% through Kratos, and most other companies only give you a 10% discount. So
Right. Now, what's 907 saying about a discount code? He said something about the Titan and Artemis having a discount.
Yeah, that's what my wife has.
What kind of discount code does he have?
He probably has. My discount code is Iron Antler. It'll get you 12% off, and he has a discount code too. I'm not sure. I knew these. But anybody that works with Kratos, you can get 12% off through them.
Okay. Yeah, I think eventually I'm going to get me a setup just to try. And I assume that having the grappling hook, I guess, is always a good thing to have as well.
Yeah, you just want to be careful with that grappling hook because
you never know what you might hook and if you'll get it back.
Right, exactly.
Right. You might hook a damn old gas line that's still sitting across the creek, and yeah, then you got to go wading or getting in a creek.
Well, that's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dwayne said Kratos and now Brute.
Okay.
And
I saw Nightheart,
but I love the Kratos.
Right. Now I saw Nightheart said something about I might find something for my creations with magnet fishing, I assume. Yeah, that would be cool. I would definitely, if it's old and rusty and if something cool, like what's his name that was in here talking about something soaking it in vinegar. And I have learned to use vinegar for rust removal as well as mill scale removal off of brand new steel. But that'd be cool. Yeah, if I found something that seemed like it'd be worthy and something cool enough that there was enough left of it, that'd be cool to try something.
I found a lot of railroad spikes, which I use those for knives and different things. And some of it's a clamp.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a spring. It may be ½ inch, but it's almost like a donut shape or oblong donut shape that I think would be really good knife steel to make a knife out of. I haven't tried one yet, but I've got some that I kept that I'm going to try.
Yeah. I kind of thought about, now I've seen guys in the blacksmithing world, and I saw a couple videos where people have taken apart microwaves and they've taken the magnet. Apparently there's big, heavy electromagnets in microwaves, which I didn't know. But they have taken them out to make, like mag drill mounts and, for sand surface grinders and stuff.
Yeah.
Just various ways of making electromagnets. And I kind of thought, I was like, hell, I just do something like that and make myself an electromagnet fishing magnet. Just run your wiring down and run it off a 12 volt or, probably 12 volt if you could find a way to make sure that it gets the voltage it needs. And then if you get hooked on something that you can't let go of, then flip the power off and you're good.
The only problem is if you get it hung between a couple rocks.
Yeah, you might pull your wiring.
Yeah.
Well, if you pull your wiring, then you might not have any magnetic force to it anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, the magnet itself might wedge between rocks.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. I'm sure that you could figure something out. A few years ago, we had a bunch of scrap laying around, and one thing was no microwave. We decided to try to take it apart and get different pieces out of it. And there got some kind of a dust on my fingers, and started burning my fingers. And so I don't mess with those anymore.
Right.
All right, now
Well, pond scum.
moderator.
Yeah, pond scum. That's what heat shrink and dielectric grease are good for. That blocks out that water.
Yeah, the one bridge that I magnet fish a lot. There's a elder gentleman said that because I'd heard rumors there was a car in there, and he said, "Yeah, there is." And another guy come by that lived up there, and he said, "Yeah, when the water's down, you can see part of the top of it," which I never had. But that'd be cool to have one of the big old track hose with that big giant magnet on there that you could pull that up.
Oh, yeah.
There with,
Yeah, well, I've joked because I'm a crane operator. That's what I do for a living, and I've joked about, I just take my crane over there, and I'll get one of them big ass magnets and put on there. But
yeah, that was cool.
I don't have access to a personal crane or anything else, so there ain't no way I could just drive it out and be like, "Oh, here we go. I'm going to get on a bridge and hook onto something that's big and yank it up." Then the DOT and the cops are involved, and like, "What are you doing out here?" I'm like, "I'm working."
I'm magnet fishing. What does it look like?
Yeah. Don't you see this 100-ton crane sitting here, freaking 6-wheeled, 3-axle, taking up half the road? Yeah. I do have one more piece I want to kind of show off. I'm going to have to go back in and repolish it. It's been sitting for a little bit, but I'm going to set you down and run and grab it off the toolbox real quick, and then I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, 907. I made you a moderator so you could share your link.
Back Road Hillbilly said, "I guess I need a Kratos 2 and your discount code. You need to give them your discount."
It's right there.
Oh,
okay. Tripping over freaking extension cords and shit as I'm getting up. But this is a piece that I'm pretty proud of, especially because a friend of mine, I hit her up, and I'm making a piece for another friend for his channel, and I asked her to draw me this fish, and she drew it, and it came out really good. And rather than just cut out the outline, I went ahead and put all the detail into it that she drew. I used my pencil grinder, and I ground in every single line that she drew into it. And let's see if I can get this set where, there we go.
You're welcome, buddy. Anytime. We're all here to help each other.
So let me change my camera real quick. But she drew this catfish for me.
awesome.
That's really cool.
So that, and I even happen to have my tape measure here. So, I mean, it's pretty good size. It's, but yeah, every line in here, I ground every line in that. And then I went and I polished, as you can see, the reflection. I've got to go back over it because some moisture has gotten on it, but I'll repolish it when I weld it to the rest of the piece. But yeah, like she drew all of it, and I ground all the lines, the fins, everything. I've still got a little, I want to kind of refine the whiskers a little bit, but otherwise it's pretty much all ready to go. These tabs I left on here because it's going to sit like that, welded to the rest of the piece. But that's how that is, and that's something I'm really proud of. And because of her efforts for me, I am actually going to cut out a bigger one for her and weld some tabs on it on the back to where she can hang it up on her wall. You know, I'll cut it out. I've got the material. I'll cut it out. I'll get it all done and send it to her, because that was definitely worth it. And it meant a lot for her to take the effort and draw it. So
Yeah,
it came out really nice.
I don't.
Thank you.
I have a steady enough hand for something like that.
Yeah, I cut out the bulk of the material with my grinder, and then I used my die grinder and files, and then just went after it. And then, just like this piece that I'm making with wood, I went to Kinko's and I had the picture she made. I had it blown up to this size, and I glued it onto the piece of steel, and I cut out the outline. And then, due to the way it happened, I ended up having to glue another copy back on it so I could grind all the lines. But I glued another copy back on it, and I just used like I said, I just bought this Dremel, but I was using a pencil grinder with my air compressor. And, you know, that part of all these rust or little imperfections, the rust spots that came from that pencil grinder, because I was using it during the summer, and a lot of moisture coming through the air hose and out of the grinder, that and the oil. So that's why the Dremel kit is very beneficial to me now, because I can use it at any time, cold, hot, whatever. There's no moisture going to come out of it, and I can do the same thing. I mean, it took me an hour and a half just to do an initial engraving of all these lines, and then I've had to go back into them just to get them deeper and get it all refined. So,
Good night, back to those hillbillies. Good night, Dwayne. Good night, Kathy.
Good
Thank
night,
you
Kathy.
all for coming in here. We really appreciate you all.
good night, everybody. That's leaving, anyways. But yeah, I figured, you know, I'd kind of show off a little bit of what I do. That way, you guys have an idea of what I'm talking about when I say I'm doing something, or you know that I do metal art and stuff. Eventually, I'm gonna go ahead and make a slideshow video of stuff that I made in the past, back when I used to actually spend a lot of time doing this. It was a lot of abstract stuff, but now that I've gotten into fishing, I'm finding a lot of ways to make better, you know, make things that pertain to the fishing, and just not just art, but also functional things that I'm looking at making that can be helpful to fishermen.
Yeah, well, you do good work.
So,
I'll tell you that.
well, thank you. I try. You know, I get pissed off if I screw up, and if I screw up, then I'll throw it out and I'll start over. I'm already the wood piece. That's the third try, and it's finally coming out. I'm taking my time, and it's actually coming out good. So,
Yeah, you know, a few years ago I might have been able to do some of that, but anymore, of course, I've had surgery on my left elbow and my left hand, ulnar nerve surgery, carpal tunnel surgery, and all that, and I just can't hold steady for that stuff anymore like I used to.
yeah, night heart. That's a nice talent. I can't even draw stick people. That's funny. I have enough trouble drawing stick people, but you know, I can damn sure trace things and cut them out.
Yeah.
But you know, anybody can do it, but you know, it takes somebody with the mentality and the patience and everything else to get in and actually, you know, do all the finish work and all the stuff that I've been doing. So, you know, like I say, it's something anybody could do. You just have to do it.
Yeah.
Try it. But you know, some of the other stuff that I make, that's not for everybody. That actually takes some practice and some learning. So
Yeah, I went to, well, when I first started blacksmithing or
Mhm.
bladesmithing, the guy I worked with showed me, and they were having a little blacksmithing fair type thing, and he took me or invited me, and actually that's when I first ever even tried to forge anything. And there was a guy there that had a propane forge, and he said, "Now that guy will spend 6 months working on one piece." And I'm like, "How can he do that?" And I went over. He was making this great big leaf. And he sat there and just peck a little bit, heat it, peck a little bit, and I thought, but I tell you what, it looked like a real leaf. You know, I mean, he did outstanding. Right. I'm not that patient of a person. If I start out slow, then I got to hurry.
Oh yeah, there's a blacksmith I watch. His channel is Christ Centered Ironworks. His name's Roy. Him and his wife, they do live streams sometimes. But he posted in his community tab a while back, and he showed it on one of his live streams. He's making a hammer for a customer that he said he worked on for like 2 years, and he has, I can't remember if he said 200. I think he said he has like 2,000 hours into it, because of all the hand engraving work that he did into it. And between that and the forging and everything, and it looks amazing. It's definitely not a hammer you'd ever use. You know, you'd hang it on the wall.
Yeah.
But I can't even imagine the kind of money that he charged for that.
Hello, Don. Well, there's a little town about 15 miles from us, and she has a couple flea market booths, and if you had a flea market booth, you could set up and sell or do something. So I set up and I did some forging. And this gentleman showed up and talked to me for a little bit, invited me to his house, and he'd been doing it for over 30 years. And some of the he had was just incredible. I mean, he's got all kinds of fancy machinery and all that. And he said, "Now that's 30 some years accumulation. That wasn't just from beginning." But he would sell knives for $10,000-$15,000 for a knife. But he would spend $500-$600 just for the handle material on a knife.
Yeah. I see Backroads Hillbillies. Backroads Hillbillies topped 100 subs. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, that's crazy, the money that people can make. And there is, back when I first started doing metal work, and I used to be a heavy equipment mechanic, worked on pipeline equipment, you know, track hose, dozers, pipe layers, anything like that. I mean, hell, anything the company owned, I worked on it. I did that before I went out into the field and started operating. But my dad, he hit me up one day. I was without a job, and he was like, "Hey, we need some help down at the shop." I said, "All right, I need money. I need a job." So I went down there, and 8 years later, you know, he had taught me how to weld, work with metal, work on equipment, do all kinds of stuff. So that's kind of, you know, one day I just happened to see a few pieces of metal, little cutoffs, little kind of triangle pieces. I like, wonder what they'd look like welded together. So I just held them up in a way that I thought they looked neat. And that was the start of it. It's big enough to be a paperweight. And then I went up from there. And the boss didn't care. I had my own key to the shop. I had my gate code to get in the yard and everything. So, hell, I used company, what's the word? The consumables, you know, grinding discs, oxygen, acetylene, whatever. Boss didn't care. He knew what I was staying in there doing. He didn't care. I used scrap. If I needed new metal, hell, I used new metal. But, you know, that's where all this started, and kind of went from there. And I ended up getting laid off from there in 2011. So, hell, I took damn near a 10-year break before I was able to get back to it. But, you know, I'm trying to come back on pretty strong. I've been slacking on a lot of things, but, you know, I'm getting back after it because I've definitely made a lot of nice pieces that I'm proud of.
Yeah. Yeah, that catfish is really awesome.
I appreciate that.
Get back after my forging, because since I got to magnet fishing, you know, that's kind of took me away in the heat. You know, I was making sure Rock City was a moderator. Thanks for stopping in, Rock. We appreciate it. Share your link so people can subscribe to your channel. But it's cooling off now, and I can get back out doing some forging.
Oh yeah.
I'm not the greatest at it, but I'll take
Yeah.
a piece of metal and I'll start hammering on it, and my wife will come out and say, "What's that?" I said, "It's a knife." Well, it looks just like a chunk of metal to me. She'll come back out later and she's like, "How did you do that?" I said, "I just see it when I'm hammering it. I just see
Right.
the knife inside the chunk of metal, you know."
Right. You got to start somewhere, and yeah, you just imagine things. Everything I made up until now, I never drew anything out. It just came out of my imagination and my thoughts, and I just did it. And now it's all just kind of, like I said, those big hooks and everything. That just, I had a picture to look at, and I made it. I kind of went on a parameter that I kind of thought I wanted. Otherwise, there was no definite size, shape, or size measurements or anything like that. So, and I think right now I was at 353 subs earlier today, and then all of a sudden I went to 352, and then I went to 351. But I do think that when I hit 500, I will have one of these catfish, maybe in a larger size, cut out and do a giveaway for that.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Don. Don hit 300
Oh,
subscribers.
hell yeah. That's awesome. Don the Metal Detective. Hey, hopefully your link is in the chat. I'll come back in when I get off of the camera and I'll check you out. I'll try to check some more of y'all out. Said the
Sure you
magnet fishing. And, go ahead, sorry.
You need to make sure you put your link in there too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The metal detecting and the magnet fishing is definitely a different world to me. I always wanted a cool metal detector. Never to get one. Never talked to my parents. Trying to get one, but I think it's something neat. You guys that do that and the magnet fishing, it's just neat. You come up with all kinds of cool stuff. I'll plug a buddy of mine, and I've done it before. Fins and Finds. His name's Bob. That's his channel, Fins and Finds, and he does metal detecting and fishing. But he's got a lot of good stuff on there. He actually hosted a tournament that he did that benefited. All the money went to Make-A-Wish Foundation. It was called the Fish-A-Wish Tournament. So, he's a great guy. He's really cool. But he does a lot of metal detecting. He's got a lot of metal detecting and his finds, a lot of videos on that stuff. So you guys feel free to check him out if you can. Have I ever thought about diving? I'm not the world's best swimmer, so I don't know. Maybe one of these days. I think I can swim decent enough now to where diving is an option. I think a lot of it was mental when I was younger. But never know. Diving and metal detecting, magnet fishing, whatever. That'd be cool.
I
So
would like to try to get into diving, but I was hoping to do it this winter. I know a place around here, if I was brave enough, because it's like 60 feet deep, but for years there's a big old bluff that people all summer long are jumping off of. So there's no telling what all's down in the bottom of that lake.
Oh, yeah.
People.
Well, I would definitely find a certified training location to go get certified in diving, because, if you're buying the equipment and you don't know what you're doing and you're not trained, you're kind of taking your life in your own hands.
Yeah, there's two places in town about 35 miles from here that do certify for diving. So I thought that'd be something cool to try to do over the winter.
Yeah, my grandpa did it back in the early 90s, and he took me. I can't believe he did it, but we went to a cold spring there in Florida. I think it was called Defuniak Springs. I can't remember, but that was freaking freezing. But he decided he wanted to go scuba diving down to the bottom of that spring, and it was cool because it was interesting because that spring everything is totally clear water. He had a sand base, but then like 100 feet on each side of it was murky, black, swampy water. It's crazy because that spring kept all that shit out of there and kept it beautiful water. But he did that, and then he ended up having a motorcycle wreck, and I think 9, broke his back in like 9 places and had steel rods in his back till he died. So, you know, riding motorcycles and diving had to end up out of the picture. But yeah, I think diving would be cool.
Yeah, I do too. Like I said, I'd want to be certified, but I would probably only certify for maybe 20 to 25 feet. Because I think anything after that, you've got to come up and stay in certain depth of water for like 3 minutes before you come up any farther.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know that I'd want to go over 15, 20 feet anyway.
Yeah, that could be a little nerve wracking. I've never done it. I've never checked into it. We have a place in Moore. I'm down in Oklahoma City. I've been in Moore for the last, since like 2004. I'm back in where I grew up ever since a lot of things happened last year. I'm staying with my dad right now since, mom died and everything, but plan on getting back out to Moore, but there is a scuba diving training place there in Moore, right by where my house was. And yeah, it'd be cool to be able to check out and try it. Because you never know what you could find.
Seems like I've been into Moore, Oklahoma before.
You might have had if you've been down I-35.
Yeah.
All you got to do is look on the west side of I-35. When you go into Moore, there's a big ass Warren Theater right there. You can't miss it.
You ever hear of Leach, Oklahoma?
I might have heard the name before, but I can guarantee I don't think I've ever been there.
Well, I used to know an older gentleman that lived down there, me and my dad. We'd go down and visit him sometimes down in Leach, and I'm trying to think of another town down there we used to go down to Oklahoma quite a bit, not way down, but
right.
I'm not, I guess, super far away from you.
Oh, yeah. Where are you at in Missouri?
Between Springfield and Joplin.
Okay. Yeah, so, Joplin's a 4-hour drive from here, I believe.
Yeah, so I'm not quite an hour from Joplin.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So it ain't.
Might have to make a trip up there and let you show me the way of magnet fishing.
Yeah, that'd be all right. Have some fun.
I actually, if we don't end up with actually, Joplin and Kansas City are in 2 totally different areas. I was going to say they're having the Catfish Conference up in Kansas City next weekend, and if we don't end up with some land to hunt on this year, I'm going to take my son up there. I don't know if my dad will go or not, but yeah, I'd end up there in Kansas City, check that out for the weekend. But yeah, Joplin, yeah, I'd have to go up I-44 to get to Joplin, but Kansas City's off I-35. So that wouldn't work out.
Well, Kansas City's about probably 3 hours for me.
Yeah. In the wrong direction for me if I was.
Yeah.
I'd have to get back to go to work and all that good shit, but.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the short I put on the other day or not of the deer in my backyard. The doe and 3 fawns in my backyard, and then this evening, just before dark, there was 4 deer right just out beside my house and 4 more down in the hayfield.
Oh hell! How much land do you have?
75 acres.
Oh, that'd be nice. Shit. And you're probably, I assume, you're somewhere where you could get out with a rifle and hunt.
Oh yeah, I got a half-mile private drive.
Oh yeah. Yeah, where I live, I can bow hunt all I want, but and the funny thing is, all I got to do is drive a little over a quarter mile up the road and cross the main street, and I'm in the next town over where it's legal to shoot.
Oh, that's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, we can shoot around here, and I do hunt, but I don't shoot the does or none of that around here. My dad, a few years ago, he's like, well, if you don't shoot them, somebody else will. I said, well, if everybody's got that mentality, we ain't going to have no deer. And then last year was the first time he hunted here on this place in 4 or 5 years, and he took over one of my tree stands, and he's like, man, I bet I seen 30 deer this morning. I said, yeah. I think if we'd have been shooting every deer that walked by, we wouldn't have that.
Right. Well, I mean, if you don't shoot it and somebody else does, that gives somebody else a chance for a deer and some meat in their freezer.
Yeah.
Especially if you live in an area where you can get them anytime you want.
Hello, Magnet Junkie. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I made you a moderator so you can drop your link.
Don, you said you're in Northeast Texas. Where are you at in Northeast Texas? Magnet Junkie.
Magnet Junkie is one of the first guys I watched magnet fishing.
Oh, that's cool.
He lives down in Florida and he finds a lot of cool stuff down there.
I can remember there's one guy that he's a younger kid, I guess. You know, he might be around 30, maybe early 30s. I don't know, but I think he kind of lives in like a coastal area. And I can't remember his name, and it's been a long time since I've seen anything from his channel. But, you know, I watched a number of videos from him, and, you know, he's pretty cool. Hallsville, I have no clue where Hallsville is. I worked on the Keystone Pipeline in Winnsboro. I stayed there for about 4 months or so, 4.5 months. I don't know where Hallsville is in reference to that. Okay, Longview, I think that was south of Winnsboro? I can't remember. It's been since 2013 since I was down there.
Hi, Jessica. Thanks for stopping by. I made you a moderator if you want to share your link for your channel.
Yeah. Well, Beard, I got probably with all the damn lining up and grinding and everything on this piece, I've still got a couple more hours of work. So I'm going to hop off of here and quit monopolizing your camera here and give somebody else a chance or just give you a chance to do your thing. So I'll drop down out of here and give you back the screen and get back to chat and see what's going on.
Well, I appreciate you coming on here. I'm probably going to get off here because 4:30 comes early out in the morning. I got to be at work at 5:30 in the morning, so I get up pretty early.
Oh boy.
Jessica just shared her link, guys. Go check out Jessica's channel.
Yeah, well, I'll pop back in and share my link again, and
yeah, I'll share your link again.
Yeah. Anybody wants to see the fish again? The catfish that I cut out.
Yeah, that thing
right there. And I didn't mention the fact that, you know, I bought it's not the Dupa color. It is the metal cast paint. It's a blue tinted. It's supposed to look like anodized blue paint.
Yeah.
I bought that because it's a tinted clear coat, but I plan on painting this fish with that tinted clear coat. So that's why the polish is really important to me, because what's underneath it is what's going to show. But it will have a blue tint, kind of like a, you know, just kind of symbolize a blue cat. But yeah, it's gonna pop. It's gonna look great. So yeah. So in the future, said after I get this done and I get another one made for the girl that made that for me, that drew that for me, I will more than likely probably start selling them. Making them and selling them. So that's always an option if anybody ever wants any kind of wall art. Hell, if you want to, what do they call those? A trivet or whatever, the things that you put pots and pans on. You could have it on if you're that into fishing. I can make a little base for it where you could set your pots and pans on it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty neat too. Yeah,
trivet, I think it is. Yeah.
Trivet.
Yeah, trivet.
Small things to set pots and pans on. Yeah, my wife said that's what it's called.
Yeah, trivet. Yeah.
Over there on her phone.
Thank you, Jessica. But yeah, I'll go ahead and drop down off of here. Hey, nice meeting you, Backroads. I'll be here, and I try to pop in. I know old Beard here and Beard and Beauty. I know they try to go live pretty much every Wednesday, and I try to keep up with them, pop in at least for a little bit. Like I said, I'm not a magnet fisherman yet, but you know, you're great people. The people that come into your chat are great. I enjoy my time with you, so I'll stick it around, and you know, I'll share what I got, and you know, hopefully I'll expand my horizons to get into the magnet fishing and check out your world too. So
we appreciate it, and thank you for coming on here.
not a
And
problem. I appreciate you having me up.
Don said to please drop your link before I end the live here. So yeah, make sure.
Yeah, I will. Right. Yeah. So for anybody who's expecting, you know, a fantastic channel, you know, I mostly have done just live stream fishing with a lot of no catching, but I've got to learn to edit video. I've been trying to record when I'm making the pieces that I'm making. I've got a lot of footage of a couple pieces that I've made. I just got to learn how to edit so I can cut out all the bullshit that doesn't need to be there and cut it down into, you know, get rid of 25 hours of work and turn it into, you know, 20-minute video or something.
Yeah.
But that's where I'm at. So right now, as far as content, it's either going to be just a straight up recorded video that's not going to last very long, or it's going to be live stream. So, but I do try to go live when I go fishing a lot of times. So you guys, if you're interested in, you know, just some socializing, getting in the chat and hanging out, I always try to kind of be like I am here. I always like to talk to people and be up on camera. A lot of times I sit behind the camera because just, you know, in the dark and everything the way I set out. So, but I'm always there socializing, there to bullshit and talk. So hit me up if you see that I'm live. But yeah, I'll jump down and I'll share my link. So
All
here,
right.
I appreciate it.
No problem, buddy. Anytime.
Yes, sir. All right. Good night, beauty.
Night.
Bye.
She said good.
She said good night. Yeah, I heard her.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Okay, Mary, thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. Night Magnet Junkie. Danimals is going to share his link before I get off here. Y'all make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to everybody on here. Please hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. I appreciate that. Good night, Jessica. Oh, you're not leaving yet? Did you share your link, Jessica? I got to go find it. All right, I just subscribed to you, Jessica. We appreciate you being on here. I try to subscribe to everybody and support everybody that supports me. Yeah, I'm subscribed and got my bell on, Danimals. I wasn't sure. I thought I was, but I wanted to make sure. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I think I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank you for being here. It's been kind of a crazy night here between the little grandson and son-in-law and daughter and my wife. I don't know. They were all getting tickled and having a good time. But I'm going to call it a night. We'll probably see you all again next Wednesday if nothing happens. Somebody posted a link and took Danimals to the string. All right, guys. Brockton, I appreciate you, brother. Maybe next week you'll come up, Brockton, if you're not doing anything. Maybe we can get you on here next week. Have a great night. Y'all take care. With a beard out.